Hello. Okay, so I'm Rebecca, and I'm going to run through a bit of the web testing, web internet testing tool that was developed for this Part 4 project. So this is what the home screen looks like. This is the landing page where everyone and every school opens the app to. For every school that was invited to take part in our study, they were given a code, they were emailed a code, and that code will link all of any tests that they run to their school. So, for example, one dummy code is this UA code, and that sort of links to the University of Auckland, just for our sort of admin purposes. Um, so this is the test form. You can see all of these fields are what are some of the datas that are collected as part of the test. We've got internet service provider, IP, location, browser, OS, and some network info. All of these are automatically detected. Previously, in an earlier stage of our app, we did have some user inputted fields, for example, for the device to get information on device model and also internet connection type. But we removed that. We decided to remove that. So now all fields are just automatically generated. So this is the main sort of like testing form. If you click this button, the test will run. I'll show you another screen, which is really the data display. So here, literally all of the data that was collected is kind of visible in a more interactive form, in a map form, right? And you can span the map and zoom in to different locations. If I go full screen, up the top you can see the average of each metric, so download, upload, and ping. And as you span or pan onto different areas of the map, you can see that the metric changes. So it's sort of you can sort of think of it as you're um, able to view the data visually, but still able to see the averages. Also, if it's full screen, you can see some graphs. So you have some graphs available, and the cool thing about that is that it will track each metric over time. So if you're looking at a particular location in a map, you can sort of flick through the graphs that we have available, and you can see how maybe, say, upload speed has changed over time in a location. So again, this map view gives like a more visual and more interactive way of looking at the data, because all of this data really is just what is stored in a database. Yes, and I'll go back to the testing screen. So again, this is the main screen before you run a test. Click the button and you can run the test. And it shows the results live as they're calculated. Maybe an interesting thing would be to open the network tab so you can see each of the packets as they're getting sent for the test. So you can see all of the downloads getting run. We run 4 concurrent downloads at a time, and then when that, well, we can't see it here, but and then after the download test, you do the upload test. So we run 3 concurrent uploads and increase that to 4, and keep repeating that until the threshold and until the test completes, right? So see the results coming in, calculate it, and then here we are, we've got the results. And that's that. So we've got 280 or thereabouts download speed and 87 upload. And then when we say we want to view our previous results, we're the first one on here, the top row on the chart, and then also if we are to look at us on the map, you can see the most recent test is here, and we can have a look, and that's that. So that's pretty much all of the app's capabilities. I hope that was helpful, and yeah, thanks for watching.